Hello. Hello, my friends. Oh, that is loud. That is hot. And it's good. We're good. We're here for live demo mode. How are y'all doing today? Let me turn my volume down because she is screaming in my ears, and hopefully I'm not screaming in yours. So let me know. Let me know how it sounds on your side. We're doing a fun little live demo mode today. I see we got friends all in the chat. Hello. And I have my Doc Pop, my orange Doc Pop. Doc Pops came out. So usually I got the pink. And then you saw in that little mini pre-show, I did open, unbox to orange. Now I got all the colors. So, I can change them with my mood, which is all the points, right? That's the whole point of it, is to change with whatever the mode is. So today, live demo mode. The folks I see here in the chat, a lot of you guys have actually been using Ecamm. I know that because I just saw you at Creator Camp. And what a time that was. I wore my Creator Camp shirt today, because it's good vibes. It's good vibes. I already miss all of you guys. Let's see, on the poll, even though we do have a couple of brand new people. So if we're going through this, if you have any questions, you got to let me know. I am happy to adjust for you. This is very customized to whatever it is y'all need, So in the meantime, if you're here, Marcus, never heard of it. Never heard of Ecamm, brand new. Welcome to the fam. welcome. If you have a question, as Paul said, Mr. Paul Duncan, Mr. Moderator, which now has a sticker on my luggage, your question should have a Q in front of it, so we know you got a question. Rodney, okay, you've been using Ecamm for a while, and you've gone, many of your churches use it as well. It's excellent for that. Let me know how you guys are using it in church, because is it for your live streams of your services, or are you also using it as the presentation? Because that's kind of what I want to show you guys today, because at Creator Camp, I did a workshop and I actually built my presentation in Ecamm, my slides. I automated some things. I had some sound effects. I had some time cues, some countdown timers, because it was a game show. And I actually built that in Ecamm and not in a slideshow builder, because why do that when we have Ecamm to do that as well? And I had my laptop. I hooked up my laptop to the TV that we had in the room, and they had, the HDMI cable to the adapter, whatnot. Got that out to the big TV. I was able to use the TV as the program monitor, so I could be making changes on my computer and then push it out to the monitor, which would be shown to everyone. For Sunday school platform on YouTube for personal worship at church and many live streams, that's excellent. That's the way to do it. There's so many ways that you can use Ecamm. It is the complete backbone of my production, especially my at-home production. And then out in the world too, when I bring my laptop along with me. And it was just really excellent. And even in my presentation, I was even able to, at one point, I added a camera of the audience to put in the presentation, which was a little wow moment. I ended up axing that because I ran out of ports. I didn't bring a hub or anything like that. My computer only has 2 ports, so I needed power. But the TV, the power, it was excellent, and we had a great time. And then all the music came out through there. So I'm going to open up the live demo. And again, if anything comes up, this is very choose your own adventure. If something comes up and you want to cover it, we can cover it. So you should be able to see my desktop. So right now I have 3 monitors right now. Live demo is holding on to 1. And yes, Creators Unstuck is here. If you do not yet follow Creators Unstuck, this is a podcast that I do with Doc Rock. And it is delightful, and it is something that we have been it's been really meaningful for us to do, especially with our creator community, with our Ecamm fam here. So I do hope if you have not yet, do subscribe to Creators Unstuck. I'll pull it up one more time because we're in live demo and it's a little bitty, so you might not see the whole thing. There it is right there. So you should see my desk. Ecamm has a lot of little windows, so we're going to close all of these and start from scratch. Also, Doc, look at fresh Ecamm Doc Pop right here. It's not like official, but it's Ecamm orange. So I can switch the colors as I need to. Aubrey, you wanted to be there, but you sold your house and you had to move. Congrats on selling the house. That's amazing. So Rodney, Trevon is saying that he wants to learn. He wants to connect with you, Rodney, and he's a pastor, would like to learn how to incorporate Ecamm into his church. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's a lot of ways to use it with the church, and I do know we have a church community. Paul has added that in our chat here. So the communities for churches, I think we have a Discord page. Is that correct? That is specifically for places of worship production, you know? Valerie, it was so great to meet you. It was so great to meet you at camp. And Roy. What's Ecamm Live? The best. It's the best is what it is what it is. Hello, Gretchen. Nice to see you here. William, hello. Nice to see you. And we did yes, we have a whole group of faith leaders that are Ecamm users. So definitely connect there. Check out the Discord so you can connect with the folks who can help you get connected, get you set up right. Okay, so when you open Ecamm, you got this window, right? So I have 3 monitors. I've got one monitor over here. It's got the YouTube link up, so I can just see what's coming out. So I can see exactly what you're seeing. The key to that is you make sure you mute it. If I'm ever a guest on someone else's live stream, I'm not here to monitor how the stream looks. I just want the chat. I'm going to pop out the chat. And if you ever are a guest, this is how you do that. Can you? Yes. Okay. So you open up your live stream here. You're going to pop out the chat. And now it's floating. And then you can close this so you don't have to have the risk of audio being double, right? But I do have it open when I'm running the show because I want to make sure it has everything that I need. For what it's worth, Ecamm for church is the same as using Ecamm for cooking. Exactly. Cars, crafts, you just need to know what you want to do, which is so true. And in various contexts, it's so useful. Like, I can't tell you enough about how much this has rocked my whole world. And everybody's always shocked. They are always shocked at it. So if you're someone who is doing presentations, you can use Ecamm. That's what I did for my workshop. I used Ecamm as the countdown timers, as the game show timers, as the musical cues, as the opening sequence, as the closing sequence. I used it for the whole show and was able to really make it really sleek. You have Zoom calls. You can use this as your presentations. You can use this to run your pitch meetings, your interviews, your whatever it is that you need video wise. You can also bring all of that into Zoom, and you can use your live streams, and you can also use it to pre-record. My first use of it was for pre-recording because I needed to get my camera onto my computer so I could see what everything looked like. And then I quickly learned, hey, I can actually make the video in a way that I don't have to edit afterwards. So that was a big deal for me. And let's kind of walk through some of the steps. And there's a Gizmo in the back. She's our resident creator cat right here. She's back there just getting situated in her little chair. That's Gizmo. Gizmo the cat. So yes, memorial service, really great. Like, you can bring up photos, you can bring up media. Yeah, let me just show you a little bit of what we've got here, because we know for sure we've got Trevor, who is new to Ecamm. And let me see what the other. So 25% of our brand new, most of us over a year. So we've got a lot of We got a lot of variation in here, which is great. I love that because then we can all share. Is there a way to customize a scene to show the app or part of the app? Explain to me a little bit more. Oh yeah, we don't have our Gizmo alerts on this live stream. On my personal live stream, we have a special emoji for when you see Gizmo. But I like this little black cat for awesome fun things Matt put up here. Hey Tora. Okay, so let me break down this question here a little bit more. Is there a way to customize a scene to show the app or part of the app? Like you can crop things. Like what is the app? Do you mean the Ecamm app? You want to record video chat from Discord. Okay, yeah, we will, the example I will use is our YouTube stream right now. So we can, over here on the side, you see there's all these little boxes. Those open up our different windows. So we're going to show the scenes window. So right now I have two scenes. The opening scene, which my mic was muted, and then I have this scene, which is the one we're looking at right now. So if we make a brand new scene, and let's say I want to have it a black screen. Now, if we go, let me actually keep the microphone open because I need to make sure you guys hear me. We're going to add, with this one, with the little T on it, is your overlays. And we can add a couple of different things here. So I'm just going to do a screen share for funsies. So this is the whole screen share, right? So this is everything. And say I want to use this screen. Oh, it doesn't show my comments. My comments are up on this one, but actually we'll bring them here. Primary display, secondary display. So is that showing me what I want to show? Not necessarily. Let's go to the primary one again. If I want to have just, what can we share in here? Just a YouTube video, right? I can crop this and I can use right here, like you can resize it, right? If I hold Option, then I can crop these to exactly what I want, like so, right? And then you can design the rest of the scene however you want, right? So if we want to add my little camera back in here, right? I can change this to camera A, which is me. And then you could just build it however you want. Then it's a design thing, and that's truly up to you. That's truly up to you. And yes, so if you select Safari instead of the primary scene, as Marcus is saying here, then you can like really select what you want. So if your Discord is the Discord program, you should be able to choose just that, right? So can I do that? Look at that. But now it's all cropped, so we need to fix that. So that should do what you want it to do. Yeah? You just have to work with some of the shapes and whatnot for that. But absolutely, I hope that answers what you were thinking there. Let me see what other kind of questions came up. Opening, but it's open, get banned from YouTube. Oh, okay. So that's true. Okay. So like what Creators Unstuck, what Doc is saying, you want to make sure whatever you're doing is allowed. Don't break any rules, but you can share a screen in a scene, right? Cool. Rodney, as Ecamm said, email them at marketing@ecamm.com. Can totally help you out. Make sure you know what you got going on. We got Just scrolling through my comments here, make sure we got everything that we need. I think I saw another question come up. Where did she go? Screen share. Yes, that's what we did. Record the video from Discord, but just make sure you aren't causing any trouble for yourself. Mountain Finance, when you're streaming, okay, you have to keep hitting publish between new comment shares on the screen. What are you doing wrong? You have to keep hitting publish between new. Let's see. In the preview feature. Okay, so let's actually look at this. It's two different things. Yes, if you've seen that, so you just have to make sure you're not in that feature, right? So here in my little window, see right here, it says preview mode, right? So now if I, come here, put this here, this isn't necessarily in, this isn't in the broadcast yet. You see it because it's in live demo, but here's what, this is what the people see. So you see it's not there. So we press publish. Now it's over there, right? You change this. It didn't change on this one yet. Press publish. But if you go to live mode, then when you click, they will show up, right? Now, another thing that I think you should make sure you do, if you do not do it yet, is in our little preffies, we want to go to here, okay? So in here, this little gear is going to bring you to your preferences. On general, I see this all the time and I feel so bad for people because their thing doesn't disappear, their comments don't disappear. Right here, this one, automatically hide comment overlays after 15 seconds. Let's see, did I set this up right where I can zoom? Control in the wheel. Can I zoom? Does that zoom for you? Yes. Okay. Automatically hide comments after 15 seconds. I find 15 seconds is the right amount of time for me. Maybe you need longer, maybe you need less, but do double check on that because that makes a difference. Makes a difference. Okay. So Mountain Finance, let me know if that is correct. Doc needs his wrench, right? So he can moderate, so he can do stuff. If you show all the comments, they become part of the stream. If someone says something that goes against the rules of the platform, you're on the risk. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So we've got Brandy Joe. Hey, Brandy Joe. Nice to see you. Nice to see ya. All right, we yell out Doc's name if we need him. All right, here we go. Tora, you need to make, in preview mode, you need to make changes and hit preview mode this morning and made changes and they didn't show. What did you miss? Okay, so preview mode, did you press publish in order to make it, right? That could be the difference. So I have the one on the left side that says preview mode, the yellow on the top. If we let's throw your comment in here. You can see it's not in the live yet, but we press publish, then it's in the live. And then if I want to get rid of it and I publish, now it's gone. Does that help? Maybe that's all that you were missing. Cause I tell you, I forget that all the time. And then I'm like, you guys see what I'm seeing, right? No, you don't. No, you don't, because I didn't push the button, you know? Yes, and if you aren't part of our communities yet, please, because Ecamm is the program and Ecamm is the bonus. Ecamm is our unifier, but the communities is really where it's at. And you set it to 60 seconds, your comments thing. Okay, yeah, and if it takes you a while for that, that is an excellent way to do that. I think that's a great idea. And then we're all waiting for Doc to come and clean our offices, right? Hello, John Ong. Nice to see you. Broccoli's a whole thing right now, isn't it? But maybe you didn't that. Let's see. Preview mode can will embarrass us sometimes, won't she? She's like, just get us in our modes. That me too, and had all out of sync this morning, so maybe you didn't. Okay, because you were using a new camera. That can happen. That can happen. Brandy, did you have a question, Brandy? Did I miss it? Let me look here. In your Brandy, oh, no, I didn't see. Okay. In your comments, I don't know if you know you could do this. Let me just, what can I do to make sure this is okay? Here, don't say anything crazy right now. Go like that. In your comments, control here. Say like, Brandy said something, but I didn't know if I missed something, so I could type it, and then all of her stuff comes up here. Okay, don't say anything else weird, guys. I'm just trying not to get in trouble on Ecamm's channel, you know? Okay, yes. Like that's something that's come in handy to me a lot, because it's like something will go by and I'm like, where was it? It was there. I know it was there. Where is it? Yeah, preview mode, she will mess us up. Like, hey, Luis. Okay. Getting some good info. Yes, please give us a thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up. What, did something weird happen? Oh, because you're saying weird stuff. Don't be weird, you guys. I just don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so please do, yes, like this video. Subscribe to Ecamm if you haven't already. And if you haven't already downloaded Ecamm, girl, what you waiting for? Jump on board. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So when I was doing my presentation, all right, so we're live streaming right now, of course, as you know, as it were. Like so, I started with a blank scene, and I will keep this little camera in the corner, okay, while we're building things, so you can see I'm still with you, right? Now, I made it so simple. I just did text, and I said, it was to make it rain workshop. And then I just chose a font that I liked. I forget what's my font that I usually use. I always forget the name. It's a typewriter one, this one. All right, so have this up here. And then each time I had images of our little QR codes, right? So of my QR code, and if you press Option, you can just duplicate and drag it over. And then say this was a different camera. I just used an image, but for this example, right? So this camera is camera B. I need to make some adjustments to it. So we're going to go to this little magic wand right here. This is camera B. I want to rotate it, and then I also want to zoom and pan like so. And then I can again press Option to crop this custom size, right? To make it exactly whatever I need. And you could also just upload this graphic, okay? You don't have to do all this. I did something crazy right now. What did I do? I made it too small, like so. You could just have so much fun here in the sauce, making whatever. And if you guys were at camp, or if you're not at camp, I'm going to keep this QR code active until the end of this month. So if you didn't get in yet, it's still good until the end of October, and then this deal is retired. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Oh, so is this broccoli thing? It's like a whole thing here, right? So let's say, is there a broccoli emoji? I'm going to add text, and we're going to go here to emojis. Where's my emojis? And we're going to go to broccoli, like so. We can add that. Now we can have a broccoli. All right, so You can decor this however you want. And then I did, because we had 5 workshops and there were 5 teams, each team I did a special thing for them. Right? Welcome Royals, and they were purple. So you go to text color. You got this little thing that'll pop out, and then you can make the color purple, and then you can pop it in like so. Right? So if you're doing presentations and like there's teams like that, it was really nice because everybody was really like just everybody's happy to see their name, right? And you can see it has a little background on it. So we can go back in here. We can edit the text, edit the background, and I'm going to do none. And then I don't want any shadow because it's just on the black background right now. Turn off. So Ecamm always makes me think about when I remember learning PowerPoint, and I just was so excited to push buttons and like make things fly in and fly out. Think of it that way. If you were that kid who had that kind of joy, that stuff was exciting to you, then you probably would enjoy playing with Ecamm. I want this to be where it was because look at this. We can do an animation, right? So we can have it go away, and then I can spin back in. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? So that's, for me personally, I took to Ecamm really quickly because I was like, this is so much fun. There's so many options, so much you can do there, You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I say it a lot. You know what I mean? A lot. Let's check these comments and ask, actually, I do want to, since the broccoli is so important. I clicked on this. I did a copy, Control C and a Control V. And now I'm going to remove that background. Let's just have the broccoli with us, right? Why not? Broccoli is with us. So John Ong, you're just tired from attending the workshops. Yeah, Luis must be exhausted. And if you have not yet tried Ecamm, we're going to change this here, our comment, because it's the color turned into purple. So I'm going to make this one white. White. Great. And then save. And we bring it back. Bink. Now here's another fun thing that you can do if you're still setting up all your things, right? Is have a placeholder comment overlay. So you can do this in your pre-show. It's in overlays, add placeholder comment overlay, and then it's going to bring this in here. Then you can work on the shape, the size, the font, all the different things that maybe make a difference for you, right? So if I want it all to be center, right? Or if let's be fancy, we have it go to align to the right side. We can do that. We can do bold. You can do this one regular, and then you can do this one bold, right? You can make a lot of changes here that is good to do before your show is live. And let's do that. Edit the background. Let's make it a solid background. So right now it's like a gray, but I'm going to just make it a solid. No, the font is white, so we can't have a white background. Let's just do pink for example. So now this, get out of the way. So when a new comment comes in and I add it, it will look like this, right? So I will get rid of her and I will bring this one in. So that's what that looks like. And then we can still change it if we're like, actually, never mind. I want it to go back. to being. This one at 50%. Okay. I like that font. I don't mind that font. Obviously, I use it a lot. See? Like so. And choose your own adventure, friends. Choose your own adventure. Air fryer in this broccoli. Oh, we got to do it back in broccoli mode. Back in broccoli mode. Was that shift with the mouse to custom crop? It is. Let's just make sure I have it right. I'm going to add a camera overlay. I believe it's option. Option. Squiggly in a line. It's this one. Where are we? Where? I'm going to take this. We're going to come back to camera B. I'm going to rotate. No, girlfriend. Squirrel friend. I see. That's why. B. And then I will zoom. Custom, right? We can move this around where we want. And then option, this button. Nope, that's command, sorry. Option is the one that lets you custom crop where you want it. But then if you move this, it's going to move it. So just be aware. Be aware of that. Option. Option, option, option. You're the last one to get home from camp. You're still an hour and a half away. Luis, you're not home yet? Wow. Little lemon juice. Oh, you guys are making me hungry. Broccoli. This broccoli thing is fun. If you guys haven't joined my video creator club yet, please do. It's in its very, very early stages, and we're having a good time. It's getting things going. It's my membership that I just want to build a community of people who you need help with making videos. Like I do a lot of stuff with editing on your phone, filming on your phone. I answer Ecamm questions as well if you need, but we've got a whole community for Ecamm. You will always have help with Ecamm. Brandy Joe and the Royal. Brandy Joe, let me tell you how excited I was that you really jumped in. You really dove in and helped us out. There are a lot of shortcuts. So the quicker you can learn some shortcuts, the better. Katie's in Ecamm. We got all sorts of fun people today. So many fun people. Ruby's Lux Travel Club. Lux Club Travel. I owe you a half a tutorial because you and Valerie, we started to film something at camp on our phones, and then I didn't link up with you guys to finish the rest of it. So that will come. And we can definitely cover that. Oh, Robin, you joined the club. I'm so glad that you did. I am so glad that you did. Any of our friends that are in here who are brand new to Ecamm, even if you've just started using Ecamm, is there anything that you want to try to accomplish? And then maybe I can help you learn how to do it. And if you get in here and you're like, I don't know where to start, my suggestion always is let's close everything. Yes, we have that half a tutorials coming your way. And Gretchen's putting together another CapCut video right now. That's wonderful. Okay, Tora's got a question about widgets. I will need help on this because I don't do widgets yet. Okay. If you pull a widget onto the screen, do you have to do it in preview first? I don't know. Let's try. I've not done a widget. Are widgets in overlays here? You know what? I'm going to look it up. We're going to look it up in the manual that Paul put in our discussion. Okay. Now, can I look up widgets? Widgets. Would that be the globe one? That's right. It is the globe one. This one. Thank you. Like I said, I don't do widgets like that. Now I can I've always wanted to learn, so this is excellent for me. So let's see. We'll call this the Ecamm manual, and the widget URL is this. And let's see. Is that correct? Is that what we're looking for? So right now, that should be already in because I was not in preview mode. Okay, so let's start over. Put myself in preview mode, right? So now you have the yellow square. Broccoli's in both scenes. If I move this broccoli here, it's not like that in the other one yet until I press publish, right? We're going to keep this here, publish. So any changes that you make, we're going to add our widget back in here, right? It's not in the live until I press publish. Gotta sneeze, hold on. Ooh, I tried to hold back. I've been fighting it all week, you guys. Been fighting it all week. I was like, this is not going to happen, but she's sneaking up on me, you know. She is sneaking up on me. John, you just started using widgets too? Let's see. How? Let me back up. Tora, you know what you can do if you are like concerned about going live in front of people, right? Let's just do one in the Discord group, you know, if you don't want to do it publicly. But also, y'all come to my live stream. You see this one right now. I will make mistakes in front of people because I'm not trying to pretend that I have everything together, because here's the secret. Nobody has it all together. I'll tell you that much. But if you want to practice, like, I understand if it's for client work or like your marketing for your business, things like that. If you need to practice, we have places for that. Like, you can practice in the Facebook group, you can practice in the Discord, and I really suggest you do that if you need to. You could also, if you want to set up a Zoom call, because we have Ecamm for Zoom and you can practice in there, like that's a cool place to do that as well. Gary, hello. How do you set up your folders? Do you have a folder for master scenes? Bless you for, and also thank you for the bless me because of my sneeze. The folders, it just depends on how organized you are. I'm always making things on the fly, so I don't necessarily have folders. But here's like an example of how I would do it. Say I had my like an interview show, right? And I have, if we delete these, we delete this. Okay, so right now this my intro scene and then the new scene. So let's start a new folder. And say this is like the interview show. I build my scenes basically like a shot list. I want this one, and then this one, and then this one, right? So if in my interviews, the first scene is going to be the host, and then the second scene will be the host and guest, and the second scene is the guest, and then the third scene, I could go back to host, but sometimes I'll just duplicate it just so I can go next, 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 next. So say this one is the host and the guest, right? Or can even do it this way. This can be our second one. Oh, no. Here we go. Gizmo. Gizmo will be our guest. Right, Gizmo? Ooh. Thank you. Okay. So you can build it like that. And then the next one would be, I forgot I set up Gizmo Cam. There's Gizmo on her own. And then it would be the guest. So I would set up my keys to correspond. If I had my Stream Deck hooked up, it'd be 1, 2, guest. Maybe I come back to me and the guest, and then the wrap up, and then the goodbye, right? So then I could close that, and then that would be that show, right? But I really would probably just do that in a whole different profile. So organizing your folders is also, right, choose your own adventure. I pretty much, unfortunately, but also fortunately, because this is my vibe, is I build a new show each time. Kinda, you know? You figure the second half of the tutorial out is probably the opposite of the first half. You know what, Marcus? Yes, that is correct. Hello, Glenn. Nice to see you. It was great to meet you. And yes, if you really want to learn Ecamm, is teach it to someone else. I tell you, like I learned a lot because I started to do tutorials, you know, and then you find out, oh yeah, I don't know how to do this thing. In interview mode, okay. Is there default views that you have not set up? In interview mode, is there default views if you've not set up any personalized layouts for your guests? Interview mode is this button right here. Is right here, interview mode. Right below that is Zoom. So if you're not using Zoom, you use interview mode, also viable option. We click this in and do we set, we can make stuff, pre-make stuff. There's not really anything other, I believe, than just building something like this as a preset, I believe, but correct me if I'm wrong, friends. Brandy Joe, you so sweet. You know, it's us with two names. The two name people are everything, right? Started using widgets. You can't go back. It's a full page, which if it's on top, it might block access to anything. Gotcha. Yeah, that's good. That's a good tip. And also, please do remember, put the Q in front of your questions so I can find it. So I can find it. Yes, no templates in there. You got to like kind of pre-build stuff. All right. Gretchen's got a question. When you try to copy a whole scene and paste it to another profile, you just get some overlays pasted and not the whole complete scene. What are you doing wrong? Oh, you know what? I've never tried to do that. And I don't think, can I change profiles? Not while I'm live. But can you duplicate a profile? I don't know. Let's see. What do the people in the comments say? The more experienced ecammers than I. It's a whole different beast. Okay, you can barely figure out how to get into Discord. But, you know, Tora, just hit up any of us and we will be happy to, like, practice with you. Yeah, go live is unlisted. That is a good way to do it as well. Yeah, that is your best bet, is to make the scenes before you let anyone in. But you can make placeholders for your guests, right? So let's go back to my host and guest scene here. If I actually make this blank, we'll start with that. And I'm going to add my camera, right? Oop, yoink. Camera A is me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Now you can see if we also add another one, and we can choose here, let's make it a square. Okay. And here, when you choose your video source, you see you have guests 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you have your guests come in, you can just assign them to that. So we can go like this, option. Let's assume you have a giant panel of people. I'm pressing option to duplicate these in the same size. And then if I want to go collect all of these ones together, shift, shift, shift. Oh wait, nope. What can I do to do that? Can I do that? No, I can't select multiple, I think. But you can make this guest 1. You can make this one guest 2. This one is guest 3. And then when they come in, you assign the guest to their camera. Like that. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, that widget, let me tell you, that was the first time I tried a widget, and that was way easier than a screen share. And I was like, oh, I have been missing out for sure. Yes. Support is everywhere. We're here. Tora, we are here and we are ready. We are ready. Trying to figure out where all these videos you talked about in Discord were. You gave up looking. Yes. Go live and delete it. Stop making excuses. Also, Tora, who's going to see it that's going to like ruin your life? Hello. Oh, my sister is here. Yeah. You want to come say hi? So we're doing our live demo with Ecamm. My sister is a video producer as well.
I am.
Yes.
Where's the camera?
Behind here.
Ooh, cool.
Yes. So she lives in Paris, so she hasn't actually seen this set in action in a while.
It's cool to see behind the scenes.
Yes, you are behind the scenes, and then you're watching it on the TV out there?
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, going live unlisted is the way to go.
Okay,
I'm going to talk about the Creator Camp vids. Goodbye. Yes, we have lots of videos about Ecamm on the Ecamm channel, of course. You can search, you can ask us. We are here. We are here and we are ready. Let's see, check it. There is a Creator Camp Memories channel. That's correct. Good. I'm glad that was helpful. The default is just you. Yes. And then we choose, you know, kind of pick stuff up later. And we're talking about the scenes, I believe, into different profiles. You can duplicate and import and export. You can't switch. Marielou Delia, that's my name. That's apparently my Puerto Rican name. I'm so glad, Mountain Finance. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for asking your questions, because it helps me learn stuff. It helps all of us learn stuff, because sometimes it's like it takes us looking at things in a different way from a different set of eyes to know. Hello, Gizmo. Yes, you are the star of the show. Facts. There's a Gizmo here. There she is. Bye, Gizmo. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. She's telling me we are almost at time, but we still have time, Gizmo. It's not time to kick me off yet. Not time. Not time. Not time. Yeah, we're so glad that you're here. If you don't have, if you haven't joined the Facebook group or the Discord or joined the community in the direction of your choice, in the platform of your choice, please do, because we are like, seriously, you will have like 10 people ready to help you with whatever problem it is, with every solution possible, and you can just choose the one that works best for you. The best place to get animated backgrounds and overlays, I believe if you ask in the community, there's some people who sell or provide those as well. And Discord is easy, and then you learn, just like everything. We learn, right? We learn. Everybody's saying hi to you, Deza. Yes. We're going to talk about lighting with John Ong. Great. All right. Baru is trying to get into the Discord, so hit up the Ecamm team. They will definitely get you hooked up. So you do Mountain Finance. You do 2 to 3 live streams a week, so you're going to find more questions for us. Absolutely. And we've got live demo mode with a different teacher, I believe, every Friday. So you can totally find the teacher that fits you. You can connect with all of us on our personal channels, on our social media, on the community. Like, we are like here to help you. We're ready. So, you know, you basically can choose the flavor of teacher that you like, you know, and then we're there. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, what are you hiding from? Tora, you're about to get unstuck. This is going to turn into a whole other show, but we're not going to do that yet. We're not going to do that right now. So if you have any more questions at the moment, do let me know. But in the meantime, I do want to show a little bit more of the other windows that we've got going on here. So Ecamm for Zoom is legit my new favorite thing in life. So you connect it to your Zoom account. There's a little button here, right? It'll give you the login, and then you can do your preferences. You can set your new meeting. You can join somebody's meeting with Ecamm. You can do your calendar in here as well if you have the Zoom scheduler. And it is really great because when you have the meeting, it's going to tell the other people who are in the call, who are going to say, it's going to tell them like this meeting is being recorded or this meeting is being live streamed, depending on how you have it set up. Their video sources can become camera sources for you. So, as opposed to before, with interview mode, people had to come through interview mode. Then your whole interview mode could go into a Zoom call if you wanted, or could go into the stream. This way, like, you can have a live studio audience. We do that all the time with Creators Unstuck when we're doing our live recordings. You can have people, like in a presentation. I was doing a pitch meeting for an advertising thing, and we had our deck that somebody else built. I took it was like a Canva presentation, so I had access to it. So I opened that, shared that as a shared screen, but then also brought in the camera sources for each of the team members into the same screen. And let me tell you, when the client was shocked, they were shocked and they were impressed. And they were like, wow, they really know what they're doing over there. We should hire them. I was like, yes, should book the gig. It was for a class. We did well. They were like, wow, you guys are really good. Said, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Gizmo's over here with the broccoli real quick. We've got another question from Robin. When you're recording with Zoom and Ecamm, how do you make sure the timestamp is not on the recording? Are you recording inside of Ecamm, or are you recording from inside of Zoom? Because I believe that could make the difference. 803 MGTV, you are so welcome. Getting everything back together to start creating and streaming. I love that. Down for over a year, and now you got a new computer. Welcome back. Welcome back. I never record inside of Zoom, so that could potentially be a Zoom thing. But when we record in Ecamm, I think we still get the highest quality version, and there's no timestamp. It just looks like a TV recording, or TV, like it looks like our regular recordings. So there's never any timestamp on that. Where is this timestamp? Let me see here. Let's see what they say about this. Zoom recordings, timestamp. In your advanced recording in Zoom, like I legit just Googled Zoom recording timestamp. Log into your Zoom account, select settings, recording tab, scroll down to advanced cloud recording settings, check or uncheck the add timestamp to the recording settings, and then save. So hopefully that'll make a difference, or just record it in Ecamm, you know? The mouth of the South is no issues hitting the live button. You prefer it over recording. Yes, I love that. Yes, Bernard hit it right on the nose. There's a settings in Zoom, but yeah, if you're trying to record in Zoom and in Ecamm, I guess if you're trying to do both, right? Yes, yes. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm so glad that we got to cover these kind of things. It was before the new integration, right? So then it made, some changes, things and tapped it. So good to know. If that comes up again, we just need to let people know it's in the settings, because that happens all the time, right? Something changes and you're like, well, what is this? But we just have to do a little work. But that's why we have our community here, right? That's why we have the community here to help each other talk it through. All right, so our poll. How long have you been using Ecamm? I wish I could share this poll onto here, but I guess I could with a widget, but I'm not going to. Oh, you know what? I'm going to actually do a quick screen grab. Okay. And then this, I just took that quickly. I'm going to drop it right here. Now we can look at it. Bam. Just like that. Doc and I think we think at the same speed, but when we're like live, it's like who's it just depends on the internet at that point, but we probably thought of it at the same time. So how long have you been using Ecamm? More than a year, most of us. Love that. 23% are brand new, and we are so glad to have you here. 3 to 6 months, 13%, and then 6 to 12 months, 6%. So 46 boats and votes. Thank you guys. You're on the 6% of the 6 to 12 months. John Ong, I'm so glad that you have joined us, and I'm so glad that you are sharing your audio expertise. It's nice to have just more knowledge in the community, more energy, more fun. I've just got like a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna scoot to a gym class. If you guys have any other questions, try to hit it now in the comments. Otherwise, you can catch us in the Facebook community, on the Discord community. You can connect with us directly. You can email Ecamm directly. You could email Doc directly. You can email me directly if you need to. Connect with us on social media. Definitely do make sure you check out Creators Unstuck, because if you have like mindset things that you are needing to get past, like that's the place for that. That's where we will set you straight. And I feel like I have I might need to get unstuck. So that could be a fun episode. Mountain Finance. Yes, hello, Luis. Hello, Aiden. Yes, Aiden. Oh, it's our baby. It's our baby. To go get ready for a market close live stream, but link the Discord before head out. It's definitely in there. So if we can get Mountain Finance her Discord link, that would be lovely. So glad to have you guys as part of the Ecamm fam. And yes, we are learning and we are teaching and we are hanging. We're doing all the fun things. And if you have not yet, please do join my Video Creator Club. This link will be active until the end of this month, and then I'm closing that one out. And then we're just going to get to having fun. We're just going to get, well, I mean, we're already going to have fun in there. John Ong, okay, we might not set you straight, but we can get you active, right? We light you on fire. That's right. I'm glad that you got in here, Robin, and we're always here to help. We're always here and we're always ready to get you on track and unstuck and getting your live stream looking as good as possible. Let me find this Discord link again for our friend. It's Ecamm TV. It's this one. Wait. This one. Welcome to Marilou's chaotic live stream. And is this, why is she still, I see, because my live stream was behind. And let's close this one. I lost my chat. Great. Active learning skill. That's me. I am actively learning all the time. Great. Well, thank you guys. Connect with me on social media, Marielou Mandl, all over the internet. And it's, you guys have, some of you like only met me in person and now you see me online, and some of you met me online and then you got to meet me in person and you realize that's just how she is. That's just how she is. Thank you guys so much for joining. Tech live stream is next week. Is that what I saw? Where did we see? Next Tech Talks on Zoom next Friday. So be there because it's the place to be. All right. Thanks, friends. We'll see you next time. Bye.